The Israeli Air Force carried out a series of airstrikes on several villages in southern Lebanon following the issuance of a number of evacuation orders, described as the widest since the signing of the ceasefire agreement in November of last year. Israeli planes targeted several towns and villages in southern Lebanon after the Israeli army issued large-scale evacuation orders to residents of those areas. An Israeli military statement reported that the army began a series of strikes on Hezbollah military targets in southern Lebanon. Earlier, Israeli occupation warplanes carried out a series of intense airstrikes in southern Lebanon, targeting the area between the towns of Tura and Al Abbasiyah, as well as several towns in the Sur district. Reports indicated that the strikes specifically targeted the area between Tura and Al Abbasiyah in southern Lebanon. Lebanese media also reported heavy fight activity of Israeli aircraft over southern Lebanon. The Lebanese Ministry of Health reported that one person was killed and 3 others were wounded as a result of Israeli airstrikes on southern Lebanon. Lebanese media stated that the Israeli strikes targeted the Al Abbasiyah area and a valley between the villages of Tura and Tir Dibba. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has stated that Israel's actions in southern Lebanon today constitute a full-fledged crime, describing the airstrikes as a blatant violation of international humanitarian law. He condemned Israel's targeting and terrorizing of civilians and forcing them to flee as a heinous political crime. Aoun affirmed Lebanon's openness to peaceful negotiations, accusing Israel of persisting in its aggression against Lebanese sovereignty and showing contempt for UN Security Council Resolution 1701 through continued violation. Israeli media citing army sources have said recent strikes on Lebanon aim to dismantle Hezbollah's weapons. That comes as the Israeli occupation military is preparing for a possible Hezbollah response, but warned any retaliation would come at a very heavy cost. It reported no change to civil defense instructions for northern Israel and said operations were coordinated with the United States. The Israeli occupation army added that if the Lebanese state does not disarm Hezbollah, Israel will act to do so. Moving on to Gaza, U.S. Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff has urged Hamas to honor its commitment and disarm, emphasizing that fulfilling this pledge is vital for regional stability. Witkoff also revealed that a new country will be announced this evening as joining the Abraham Accords, marking another step toward expanding peace and normalization efforts in the region. He said the Gaza recovery blueprint is excellent and includes a campaign to disarm Hamas. Witkoff warned that how Hamas members and those stranded in the Palestinian side of Rafah are handled will be a decisive test of the movement's willingness and ability to relinquish arms.